Alright, let's try some deathmatch for a little bit. Fuck it. Fuck it, no warm up. Jet. Hey.
Let's roll.
Take a fat one.
Let's move out. Right, lads. We're on.
Teammates,
Flashbang.
why are you AFK? Really?
Hey, you too, bro?
Fuck no.
Sounds like you could use it, man.
Sounds like you need to stop.
I just started this thing. Nice.
You scared me.
Throwing smoke.
Yeah, and I'm the high one. Shit. In case you didn't know, there's a radar map right down the top left.
Counter-terrorists win.
Good job.
Clear, lads. watch out. These boys have got a bit of an arsenal and they don't mind using it.
Dinked.
Counter-terrorists win.
Good
You're
job.
right on. You're right on.
Good job, guys.
Move it. Move it. Smoke. Throwing fire. Throwing flashbang. Deploying flashbang.
Where'd you die from?
You shot me from across to your left. I'm looking at Cyber, right? To your left side, there was a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Straight down there, yeah. He was there. Holy shit.
Bomb has been planted.
They got a op.
Why are you pulling your knife out?
He runs faster. That's why he was walking.
So fucking stupid.
Oh my god, guys, come on. Stop. We're a team.
These fellas are gonna regret waking up this morning. Grenade out.
Connector.
Bomb has been planted.
Reload.
I failed you, I'm sorry.
Terrorists win. Are we rushing in? Or are we going sneaky beaky like? Incendiary. Throwing fire.
tagged on catwalk on mid. There's 2 there.
Counter-terrorists win. There's no stopping us. Move it, son. Throwing smoke. Deploying flashbang. Grenade out. Laying down smoke. Flashbang.
Mid.
Oh shit, behind you. Fuck, who's in front of me? I was with somebody right now. They're behind you.
On B site.
Throwing flashbang. Counter-terrorists win. Champion. Go, go, go. Smoke. Smoke.
Nice.
I know.
Throwing flashbang.
1 mid.
Incendiary out.
Okay, Poppy, going.
Throwing a grenade.
Right here, there's 2. Pretty sure I heard another one.
Mind the boxes. I think one's on the stairs, tunnels.
Flashbang. Grenade. Throwing flashbang. Flashbang.
Last guy was mid.
Nice, good job.
Win.
Justin, wow!
Remember, this is bandit country. Shoot everything that moves. Laying down smoke. Deploying flashbang.
The other one's right here. Where I just died. He picked up the bomb.
He was on catwalk, so he's coming towards B right now. Unless he rotates.
Nah, this should be.
Counter-terrorists win. All right, all right. Let's make this right as rain. Incendiary. Throwing smoke.
Palace.
B. Summer B.
Grenade out.
Bombs B.
One at A.
How are they getting in our fucking spawn? That's what I want to know.
God damn it.
Are they like invisible, walking past you, Wong? How the fuck are they getting back there?
Terrorists win.
The fucking connector wasn't even broken, so they didn't go through there.
$8,000 guy, buy me a weapon.
Let's go, fellas. Grenade out.
Two mid. Catwalk. Bomb. There's another one there, Wong.
Counter-terrorists win. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You're gonna wish they were never born. Throwing smoke. Throwing a grenade. Incendiary out. Throwing fire.
B.
Laying down smoke. Flashbang. Throwing flashbang. Grenade out. Throwing flashbang. Throwing flashbang.
You're banned, buddy. You're banned.
Flashbang.
Palace.
Deploying flashbang. Throwing a grenade.
Got the guy on Palace with the nade.
Flashbang.
One's on A. They're all on A.
Grenade. Deploying flashbang. Smoke.
Damn! That was amazing.
Not even 4 HP because Wong decided to shoot me. All Wong's fault. He decided to fucking give me a
We must win.
Push A, push A, push A. Throw your flash. Plant bomb, purple. Stairs.
Right there to your right, watch out.
Yep. Other one.
Terrorists win. We will dance on your grave. We must move. Smoke.
He just, yo, you gotta get your get back, bro. Don't let him do you like that. Go shoot him in the fucking head. Right now. Shoot him right in the fucking head.
Stairs.
They're all there. Rotate, rotate. Move.
Watch it. One coming, watch out. On my face.
Throwing a grenade.
One's on A site.
I'm right behind you. I'm right there.
About to put it in your sour pudding. And you put him on the truck. So.
Connector.
Alright.
What up?
Yo, what up?
I'm over here in Marvel Snap. Marvel Snapola.
I'm like at level 60 right now, I think.
For what?
Marvel Snap.
Sorry, Wong. You had it coming, Wong.
Nice. I'm at level 54. Since I worked 3 weeks at the call center in the last month. I typically play when I'm working at home, you know? I've been working
Really?
I work from home this week.
Yeah, pretty much. I play like I try to play during the night, but like or whenever I can normally. But most of my gameplay was in the morning normally. Like pretty much from like I wake up, I do a couple games, shower, and then I pretty much get out, play more games, and then like pretty much even at work for like the first 2 hours I play while I work.
They're in our spawn.
Yeah, mine's typically when I'm working. Normally, that's
Window.
typically how I. Just when I'm working, you know, it's really rare.
Ah, goddamn, fuck.
When I told you what, like 2-3 weeks ago, that or about a month ago, right? I said, oh, I've been playing a lot on my phone recently, and that's because I've been at work, you know. I have not been working from home. But because my stats for
Go
my
B. Rush B. Rush B.
yeah, because my stats were exceeding the performance of the team that I'm in. They're like, you know what, you're not the problem, so we're gonna send you home. I was like, hell yeah.
That's funny.
Well, again, call center, just like in any job, right? You have like
He's
what
tagged.
you're expected to do.
You're a
And some people
performer,
don't
yeah.
do what they're expected to do.
Plant the bomb.
You're what's it called?
Job.
Yeah, but what you're saying is probably like a quota.
Purple,
Well,
plant
no, we
the
don't have a
fucking
quota.
bomb.
Like since I do customer
Give me
service,
the bomb.
like
Press 5, press G. Press
make sure you
5,
provide
press G.
accurate information. They grade your calls. Make sure you're not lying to the customer. Provide accurate information.
Holy shit.
I got you, PP Wang, chill out.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, where's my
like that,
fucking
like-
backup? Come on, PP Wang. You was right in front
You
of
could
you.
have planted it a fucking.
He was right in front of
you.
you,
You
though.
also
Come
have-
on,
You
could have
baby.
planted it so
That
long
still,
ago.
that still
but you
doesn't make an
decided to fucking
excuse.
wait, 'cause
It
you're
still doesn't make an
retarded.
excuse to seem like not seen.
You fucking suck. You suck. You suck. You suck.
Streaming?
I'm pretty sure I do. I'm pretty sure. I won't deny that one. But it still doesn't change the fact that you couldn't see the guy in front of you.
You fucking suck. What are you talking about? You suck.
It still doesn't change the fact that you didn't see the guy in front of you.
There's like 4
You
guns on the
fucking
ground.
suck.
I'm gonna pick one up.
Damn,
Shit,
bro.
why the fuck do you still have your pistol?
Fuck. Man, you need to smoke, man. You need to relax since the beginning of the game. Like, you need some cranberry juice?
You're gonna rot your fucking brain. It's probably what's already happening to you.
Nah, I
Fucking
think it's.
brain rot.
I don't know, man.
You're fucking retarded. You're
Have
gonna
you heard
be
what you've
retarded
been
for
saying?
the rest of your life. How do you
Have you
feel?
been-
How do you feel that you're gonna be
First
fucking
off,
stupid like
the word
this for the rest of
retarded
your
is
fucking life?
offensive. It's a very offensive word to be saying. So I guess that makes you the
You're
idiot,
gonna be
right?
like this for the rest of your life. You're gonna be like this. You're gonna be stuck like this.
So I guess
I'm
you're
letting
gonna be
you know.
ignorant.
I don't-
You're gonna be
I don't
ignorant
care.
for the rest of your life.
It's worse for you because you're gonna be like that.
You're
for
gonna
the
be
rest of your
ignorant for
life.
the rest of your
And
life?
it doesn't
Damn,
matter
that
to me.
sucks balls. I would hate to be
Dude,
you. I would hate to
it's
be your
okay, you're
mama
stupid.
if
It's
you have your
okay.
mama.
It's alright. You're stupid.
Is it right?
We get
What?
it. We get
It's
it.
alright. You're
autistic.
stupid.
We get it. You didn't get enough attention when you were younger.
Oh,
We get it. We
It
get it.
sounds like you are the one that needs
You don't
the
gotta let us
attention.
know. We don't. You don't
Okay,
gotta
hey,
let us know. You don't
hey.
gotta scream it out there. You don't gotta put it out there.
putas perros.
Neta, ese es pendejo, no vale verga este
Cállate la
pendejo,
boca,
pinche.
puta madre, negrito.
Neta,
Papi, cuando quieran nos matamos, pues, man, ahí, güey.
Mamá,
neta,
huevo,
este
güey,
pendejo
puta.
no vale verga.
Puta pendejo, mama huevo.
It proves my point how ignorant that guy is. Thank you.
Proves my point how ignorant that guy is. Proves my point that you're still a fucking.
But
retard.
I'm
You
the
wanna
dumb
take your
one,
mom
but couldn't come up with
somewhere?
something else. You just repeated what I said. Nice.
Give me the fucking
Awesome.
bomb. I mean, you're not planning. Like, holy shit. You're just sitting in the corner.
There's a
Trying to
guy.
win the
There's a guy in
fucking
front of
game.
me, bro. You can see him.
I killed everyone.
Me gusta
man.
mamar huevo.
There's the guy. You didn't see the guy in front of me?
See, his brain's already rotting. He's already starting to see shit.
Also standing, not sitting, for your information.
He's on site!
Damn, dude. Hey, take a bowl or something. Drink a beer or something. Fuck, god damn.
I'm drinking a beer.
We need to relax, bro. Does beer make you angry or something? Fuck.
You make me angry, fucker.
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 Terrorists win.
Could I have that op back?
Dang, dude, that guy gritando.
I know,
What
right?
the fuck?
Chupa mi
I just
pene.
like your stream is delayed 15 seconds, right? Up to 10, 15
Negrito.
seconds. So I just heard you say,
Pelocito,
oh,
mongo.
dang, take a bowl or something. What the hell, dude? That guy just walked up to him. He just shot him.
Watch this shit. Watch this shit. You're gonna see it right now in 15 seconds. Well, you're gonna see what I'm.
Yeah, I just see you spawned right now.
Nah, that's why you're gonna see. Damn, nice flash.
Yeah, you see where it landed? You see where it landed?
Stairs.
Damn!
Sight is not clear. Sight isn't clear.
Damn, obviously, bro.
That isn't my fault, Blankatron. No, whatever the fuck your name is, you know that
You
wasn't
can't
my
read?
fault too.
You
He
can't
said
read?
sight was clear.
You can't read? Read my name, please.
Guys,
Read my name
push,
again. Read my name again.
Please,
Ese vato no sabe leer,
please.
pinche pendejo mongo. But I'm the retarded one. Can't even read my name.
Mango.
That's not what I said, but okay.
On site.
Sounds like it.
Did not at all sound like it, but okay.
Said something about a mango.
Not at all, but yeah.
Plant.
I'm planting the bomb. Bomb has been planted.
People are spectating me, so I'm just aiming at the guy or a terrorist head. Just to make him nervous.
Yeah, duh. I don't smoke some plant.
He's right there. He's right there. He was right there.
Obviously, I see him. He's right in front of me.
Finally.
I actually
Took
saw
you
him,
fucking
not like
long
you.
enough. How'd
Not
miss
like
that
you who
shot?
failed
He
me
was
and didn't
right
fucking
there,
see.
buddy. Right in front of you. Right in front of you. No, nothing in the way.
Damn, your
How'd
brain
you
is
miss?
rot, bro. Your brain
How'd
is
you
rot.
miss?
That's why your mom left you.
Ellos sí pues pirados y
Oh
putas.
no. No mames, the toxicity of our city, No. That's toxic as shit, dude. No mames.
Yeah, Valorant,
CS. Wrong game. Shit, Valorant. Mother trucker, let me see that booty cluster. You know what tomorrow is?
Nah, man.
You know what tomorrow is? Tuesday. Guess what day it is?
I don't know.
Hardy Tuesdays.
Huh.
Dude, I finally unlocked Black Panther. I thought I had Invisible Woman. I'm mistaken her for Dazzler. Because they have like a similar...
Yeah.
So I ended up getting a Dazzler variant, thinking that it was Invisible Woman. I was already about to go make my Invisible Woman deck. Or I would put Invisible Woman, and then I put Wong, and then put motherfucking Gambit with Odin, all face down. So I can just pop off. Destroy 8 cards on the board.
How? With who?
That would have been so nice.
With which cards?
So my play would be Invisible Woman. And then I put down Wong. And then I would put down Gambit, then Odin at the end. So I would just
So
destroy
you do
every
it. You
card on the
basically
other
have
one's board.
what I have. It's just the only difference between yours and mine is I don't have Invisible Woman. I have Mystique, so it allows me to do those fucking chingos with Wong, Mystique, Gambit, and Odin. So fucking, I would throw basically what? Yeah, I think it's Wong, Mystique, then I'll throw Gambit, and then I do Odin at the end.
If you get Odin, because yeah, like the only thing I hate about that
I mean, I guess
is
that's like with what you're saying with your deck. I mean, with any deck, you could say that. I mean, if you get Odin.
no, but watch. But the reason why I want Invisible One specifically is because right now, if you don't have Invisible
I
Woman,
mean, yeah, I know
if
why
you
you
draw
want
Odin
it.
on the last
I
turn,
know why you
then you
want
can
it.
play Odin down.
Yeah, I know why you
You know,
want it, but I mean,
yeah.
it doesn't change the play of what I do and how I've done it. It's just your
No,
preference. It's just your
you're
preference
right.
of rather having it as a secret, but it doesn't change anything because you can go and make that argument about your deck too and be like, well, that's if you pull this card or that you pull that card. Of course, I mean
Yeah, of
that's
course.
the name of the game. Like, of course, but
Yeah, I just
it's
need to think
more.
of another play because I need another
I
play to
mean,
use Invisible Woman.
I actually have a deck with that deck, and I've run it pretty much for the last couple months, and I mean, works just fine. I I don't know. Maybe I guess you haven't
I,
tried it or experimented with it, but I think
I just
if
like
if
I
you're
like my
creative,
Lockjaw deck,
if
man,
you're
but they
creative, you can
fucking
come up with a
nerfed.
good deck. But
They nerfed High Evo. It's gonna not as fun.
I don't know. Ernie's been playing high evo. He's been doing amazing.
I'm not saying it's not amazing. I just the combo the way I liked it, it's never gonna be
Yeah, it
that
just
way
goes back
again.
to what we said. I mean, just like what you're saying about your deck. It's similar to what mine is. It's just different cards. It's just a matter of how you like to play them. I mean,
I just hate that I miss Wasp doing 2 damage reduction, and I miss the thing doing 3 damage reduction to 1 card. In order to do the 3 damage reduction, I need 3 cards on that land or
yeah,
location,
I don't know.
which sucks.
Like, I
Because there's
guess
only 1 card, he's only gonna
if
do
you
1
get,
damage.
like I said, if you get creative, you can come up with shit. But I mean, it doesn't help if like that's why I don't really look at like not saying you do, but that's why I don't really look at like tier lists or decks and stuff like that because it takes like it. It's kind of like the way the Palmer Squares said it. Like they're this rap duo, and they said that they don't really listen to a lot of modern rap because that they get like unintentionally like influenced by that. So they don't want their music to get influenced by
To be
what.
influenced by
Yeah.
that stupid
So
shit. Yeah.
that's why I don't really like. I've looked into it before and everything, but I really try not to. I mean, with a lot of stuff. But I mean, with my deck, I mean, the way I run it, it's just using magic, and magic allows me to get that 7th turn, so it's like easy as shit. Like
Yeah.
I don't know exactly the
Um.
variant, but that Ernie's running with high evo, but he's told me he's been doing fucking amazing.
Yeah, I just like the old version of High Evo. I'm not saying it's not OP
Wait,
or not. It's not amazing. It's
speaking
still one
of,
of the
did you see Kitty
amazing
Pryde's
decks.
nerf?
What? What
She's
about
now
it?
0.
That's not bad.
I mean, yeah, she only gets +1.
Well, yeah, but now you have to
That's
play
like
her with
double. That's
Hulkbuster,
double.
and you have to play her with
That's double
Forge.
nerf, bro. Like you got fucking taking away her one fucking she had, and then you only giving her a +1 now. It's like what the fuck?
Oh,
I
it's
mean,
no longer +2 anymore, huh? It's just +1.
that's what. No, it's 0. That's what I'm trying to say. It's 2. She got 2 nerfs. She's now at 0, and she only gives you +1. She got double nerfed. She got nerfed like pretty good. But the way I use her is if I'm not mistaken, unless they changed it, I think she keeps her power if you play her with Ironheart. So play her first and then play Ironheart. Those powers will give Ironheart will give her those extra power, and I think it stays on her when she goes back
Yeah,
into your hand, I believe. So that's
it
one
does.
way. That's one way you can do it, and obviously like other ways like you mentioned too. But
Shuri,
merging and stuff. Yeah,
Hulkbuster,
so it's more.
um,
There's more thought to it because for
Forge.
me back then it was as simple as okay, play this card, play this card. I have nothing else to play. Oh, I have Kitty Pryde, so I'll play Kitty Pryde. Boom. Hey, you know what? Like I pretty much played Kitty Pryde from starting. I think she had originally what 2 power.
They
You know.
they nerfed her because if you have Kitty Pryde, you typically have Angela, and Angela also gets
Nah,
poison. So
but see, I didn't have any of those cards, but just the fact that I was able to pull like +8 on a single one card, like that was pretty good, dude. You gotta admit, like that was really good. Like think about it, bro. Like fuck, one card that's +8, and like there's no downfall or negatives or anything. I've been running an alternate deck, like another one. I finally went and kind of created a deck, según yo, but like it still, I'm sure, still needs chingos of work because there's still cards I don't know what they do, and like for the longest time I didn't fuck with decks. You know what I mean? Like I made one deck. It was my Wong deck, and like during that time, that was around when we went to go see Origami Bud in February. I think that was like one of the last few decks, and then after that, it was the Thanos deck. But I haven't really looked at my new cards and shit. And I went like that yesterday, and I started messing with them and shit. And I have one with Death, for example, that's using Death, not Death, no, fuck, Dracula's the one that whatever's in your hand will absorb the power. I think, right? Like at the end of the game or some shit. I think it's Dracula. I want to say it's Dracula.
yeah, it's Dracula.
Yeah, I've been playing Dracula now, and then um, I have like 2 decks I've been trying out. I have one that I'm using with Viper, and I'm using the Goblins. But um, what I do is I use what's that one that's like a 1 card, but it gives you like negative some. I think it's like negative something, and it adds a demon to your hand. The Hood,
The Hood.
right? Okay. That one, what I've been doing is using that one as well with Viper. So Viper just sends it over to it, you know. So that's another. But yeah,
Typically.
I've been trying to come up with like decks. Like I just don't really know. Which is why I say like I do want like look at some stuff. Like I look at some card combinations. Like which the last time I looked at them was a while back, so it's probably changed now with some updates to some of these cards. But I mean, I saw what some of the meta was.
The
Probably
Hood got
like,
an update.
really? What do you get?
I have to look at the old update. What?
I already started playing them like yesterday. Take a dab, and I'm gonna do another motherfucking match. Yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to get like a deck together. I just haven't really. Right now, I have a Loki deck, but that's like stupid. Just to get the have Loki in your deck, and you win a couple games, and then you get like a bonus. I forgot what you get. You get something,
Nice.
but I'm barely
That's good
doing
though.
that. Shit, Jet.
Yeah. That's crazy. Alright, bro. Love you too, bro.
Jet, I'm not gonna do it.
I know, I heard you. So the Hood got a nerf or a buff? I guess it's a nerf buff.
What
the
is
Hood
it?
was a 1 card -2. Now he's a -3.
Yeah, yeah. That's how. See,
He's a
I barely
3,
started playing.
and I
him,
believe
he's a -3.
the
Yeah.
demon.
The 6, 1/6.
Well, the demon is 1/6. That's what it's always been. Okay, so that's the Hood for you. Kind of lame.
Yeah, I haven't checked any of the updates. I wanted to.
But I do know they updated a card. He works really well with Viper because Viper will send cards to the other side.
Yeah, that's why I use Hood. Yeah. So Hood is a way for me to get in, use it, get the demon, and if I'm
Fucking better.
and if I'm lucky, If I'm fucking lucky again, it's always a matter of the card draw, right?
Getting your cards right.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
if
yeah.
I can get Viper and Hood on first, pretty much the first two turns, it's perfect. Cause that's what I want. So that way, I play Hood, send them over with Viper, and then from there, hopefully, because that deck in particular, I'm running two, like two of everything, 2 1 cards, two cards, 2 3 cards, 2 4. You get you so on, you get it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. To play more cards at the end, yeah. With Viper though, with Viper, your
And then
opponent gains control of one of your cards at this location.
yeah.
So, yeah, and I believe you can also use Sentry. Wait, let me double check.
Well, Sentry has the void. It gives you the void.
Yeah,
So
so you play him,
I'm
then you play
experimenting.
Viper and you give him a -10,
I don't know what you call those kind of
along
decks,
with
but yeah, I'm
Green
experimenting.
Goblin.
I see. I'm playing those. Like I have a deck in particular that's using exactly
And
those
Hobgoblin.
cards. Yeah, it's using the 2 goblins, and I think that's the same deck I have Hood on. And the reason I have Viper in there is because I have actually
Send them over there,
yeah, just in
or they
case.
send them back
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah, exactly. Just like a just in case fucking
They play Odin, it comes back to you. It's fucking stupid.
yeah. So
So
but yeah, but I
that's what I'm
have
saying.
I can give you a list of cards that I've been playing, but they're like I said, I've been experimenting now. Now I could say I've been experimenting more, and I've been doing more. Like I said, that deck that I've been using more in particular is that in particular using you
I got Mobius, Triple M.
nice. Yeah. I was thinking of buying it, but I don't know if I should, especially because I'm thinking like the decks that I was
I
using
like
now.
this, bro. I
These
like this because it negates Iceman, it negates
yeah,
Wave.
it's cool, but
So good of a card.
yeah. It's just I don't know, like fuck.
And it's a 2/3, bro. Like 2/3 cards are pretty OP, man, because you get a decent amount of power for a 2 card. You know, if we just look at all 2-cost cards, right? Let's look at all 2-cost cards. If we look at all 2-cost cards,
Casual deathmatch.
let's check off the variants. Hold on. Let me turn on my screen. I'm gonna go to the gym right now in like about 20 minutes. But if you look at my screen, look at all these 2-cost cards. The only 2-cost cards that are above 3, or that match Mobius is Multiple Man, Quake, Scarlet Witch, Sentinel, Shadow King, Shocker, Swarm, and Viper.
Yeah.
So he's on the higher power list. Same thing goes for Colossus, Domino, you know. So he's had more power than Wolverine, which is kind of crazy to me because it's motherfucking Wolverine.
Yeah.
Wolverine's a 2/2, but again, he can become a 2/4, 2/6, 2/8, depending on how many times you destroy him. So he can become a powerful card. But what I just like about Mobius, it's 2/3. Your cost cannot be increased, so again, anything that has to do with messing with my energy, it can only go down, not up.
Yeah.
And then your opponent's cost cannot be reduced, so that means you can't reduce your cost at all. So if you wanted to use Wave, you can't use Wave for yourself, and you can't use Zabu, you can't use any of those cards that, lower your value of your cost, and that's real big, man. That's
Well,
you know
for
how many
sure.
people
That's what I'm
play
saying.
Wave
Like
so
it
they can play
is.
Doom and then another card.
It is good. Like don't get me wrong. Like I'm not saying it isn't, but I was just like if you get it, you get it. But like right now,
I got
in
it.
particular, I think I'm like still about like 15 away. But I'm not gonna like use tokens on it. I don't want to use tokens.
I use mine.
I have 6,000, and like I don't want to buy Phoenix either. I'm like trying to figure out like if I get Phoenix, I need some other cards. So I'm like waiting to see what comes out.
Phoenix, you're talking about Jean Grey?
Yeah.
Oh, I just want to make sure because I was like Phoenix Force or Jean Grey.
I mean,
And
Phoenix,
the cool thing
I
is
would have
though
said
about
Phoenix Force, but yeah.
yeah, but I'm just making sure. But the cool thing is though, if you play, and this is also a good card too. Play this one on your if you have Adam Warlock. I don't know if you do, but play Adam Warlock on in an area that you throw your void at after you send it with Viper, bro.
Yeah.
You just be drawing 2 cards, or draw a card every time. Like that's amazing.
The collector. I saw somebody use the collector and use Sentinel, and that's all they did was spam Sentinels, bro. That was crazy.
And then look at the end to get an immediate uh, five energy.
Yeah. Sentinel's
Yeah,
what?
if you look at my collector deck,
What's Sentinel right now?
2-3.
2-3.
That's what I'm saying. Look, if you look at all the 2-cost
Dude.
cards, only 2-5 Lizard. You know, Mysterio's 2-4. Colleen 2-4. Cloak 2-4. He's on the high spectrum of the cost of the power to cost ratio. Because look now, look at all the collector 2-0, Morbius 2-0.
Dude, I got Morbius to
Forge.
fucking like 20, bro. It was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous because I have a deck
I've done that too.
yeah, I have a deck with Dracula and Morbius in it together, and I call it Discala card.
Yeah. Discala card.
Yeah, so it's like discard.
I have one. Let me find it. Yeah, this one right here, because it's all discard. So this is how I have my discard. I'm still trying to figure out this 4-3 because I don't like Ghost Rider.
I'm using Ghost Rider because it's really, I mean, dude, you're also,
it's an overall good card.
You're essentially getting a free card, bro, that you don't have to spend anything on. Like, so for example, you should put Blade so you can use Ghost Rider. So if you happen to get like I don't know, let's say you happen to discard fucking MODOK, that's okay. At least you got a 5/8 card. You bring him back with Ghost Rider, it'll bring back the MODOK because Blade will discard the card on your very right. I think it is right. And then there's one that and then there's one that does it to the very left. I think, unless that is Blade.
I removed Blade off this deck that
I don't know. I use Blade for my deck in particular. Let me show you mine.
I used to, but they changed him, which he's better now. Discard the rightmost card from your hand.
Yeah, see? Yeah. That's why I use them, because I'll have a chance of, hey, this card's there. Like, I'm going to destroy it and bring it back with Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a good 4-cost
I have
card
it just like that, actually. I use practically all those cards, dude. Except Nebula.
We kind of have to, man.
I don't use Colleen. I don't use Gambit. No, I don't use Gambit. I don't use Nebula. I don't use Colleen. I don't use Wolverine. I don't use Storm. But I have Morbius, Dracula, Ghost Rider, MODOK, Apocalypse, Lady Sif, and I can't remember the other ones. I'm trying to check right now. Hold on. I'm ready to launch my game.
That's what I'm saying for 4-cost cards. I like Darkhawk. I fucking wasted money on him to get him, not like actual money, but I wasted my
like currency. Yeah.
And he's a good card, man. But again, this is 2 power for each card in your opponent's deck, you know. So I don't know how to like. He's OP if you like with rocks like Krog and Rock Slide and you know, cards that put other shit into other people's decks, you know.
No, that's why the collect is good with that Sentinel. Look at mine. Let me show you.
And I'll show you my collector deck that I have because
I don't have one because I don't think.
Dude, I have all these fucking cards. Bro.
I barely started using the hood, and I have the fucking other version of it already, the hologram.
I have not used the hood at all.
I barely, and I already have a holographic.
I've gotten it used against me, dude, and I only won. Because I had a destroy deck. So as he sent him, I'm like, it doesn't matter. I was like, I just threw motherfucking Carnage, and
right now I have 12 decks right now.
Or whatever.
I have 12 decks, but I don't. There's some that I don't.
Up to 12.
There's some that I. Is it really?
Hold on. 3, 6, 9.
Can we make another one?
6, 9.
It says I can make deck 13.
No, then I got it wrong. So it's 3, 6, 9,
okay.
12. Oh shit.
Yeah.
12, 15, 18, 19, 20. Damn.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I got 20 decks, bro.
Nah.
Because I like, there was, dude, I wanted to use Taskmaster, so I got Taskmaster. When I got Silver Surfer, I made a Silver Surfer deck. You know?
Yeah.
When I got
like,
Phoenix from
I don't.
the
I normally don't do that unless I don't normally do that unless I know like I can think of a cards to kind of put together. Like I said, yesterday was the first time I actually went into my collection and actually looked at cards, bro. Like, okay, what does the hood do? What does fucking this guy do? What does this guy do? You know what I mean? I actually looked at my cards because I didn't really like unlock a card and look at it sometimes. Like sometimes I was just like, yeah, whatever. Like I got a card, boom, like whatever. Like, and I have a lot of cards that I didn't even remember having, bro. That's a cool variant, the Jubilee that one you have. Yeah, see, like all of my decks that I have are pretty. I used to have more decks, but I got rid of them because remember the decks that were like we used to make the decks for like use cost 1 cards, use cost 2 cards.
I still do watch right here, cost 1, but my cost 1 is still pretty OP though. Look, I just have Wong and Dr. Doom, but all these, because I'm not gonna be using power. She's gonna get power. He's gonna get power. He's gonna get power. He's gonna throw rocks. She's gonna steal.
Well, Ant-Man just gets a plus. No, on the full. It's a full section. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll be able to play. I'm gonna have a lot of 1-cost cards. So I'll be able to build quick, right?
Oh yeah, that's.
And then,
see, I used to have a deck like that, but I took it away because of that. Like, I decided to have like a lot of bulky. So most of my cards, like, if you look at it, like, it's pretty much self-explanatory. Like, the Iron Gang is like Iron Man and fucking and also Ironheart. Well, crowd.
I can see it.
My CC, I did. My CC is obviously my crowd control, which is like Xavier.
It's not showing it.
It's like Professor Xavier and oh, let me check again. Like my
CC. Streaming on Twitch, it's not gonna show me. Maybe.
Oh no, are you not seeing it?
I see it. Yeah, I don't see you clicked on the deck. Did you click on the deck yet or no?
No, I was just like highlighting the. Like,
sorry.
I was
just showing me how you have.
Yeah, like just how I had them labeled. Like, like they're all pretty much. So like this one's my Devil Dinosaur one, I believe. Yeah, see. Which like, but yeah, like, but see, these are the ones I barely made. This was a to see even this one, but this one right here. This is how I have mine. I do have Wolverine. I guess I thought I didn't. I guess I do.
He's a must. He's a free discard.
It's because I don't discard. I destroy. See. So I discard. No, yeah, I discard. It's discard. I don't know why I was saying.
Well, Wolverine is discard or destroy. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I have discard. Yeah. Okay. That's why I have them in there then. Death is there only to provide for Dracula if I don't get, to use her.
Apocalypse.
In Apocalypse, yeah, because I'm gonna be destroying the shit out of that.
Yeah, for real, man. My discard deck. Let me see. Well, yeah, I think I showed you. So I wanted Taskmaster, right? So if you look at my Taskmaster deck, when X23 came out, I was like, "This is perfect. Now I can play Taskmaster and Death at the same time. If I really wanted to." Like,
yeah.
Being able to play like more cards, right? Because sometimes I would get Death to like 1 or 2, and I couldn't get it right. But like the whole point of this one is to destroy Deadpool and X23 as much as possible, right? Of course, Bucky with Carnage, and then the whole goal is to get them as big as possible. If I can get if I can get the Hulkbuster attached to Deadpool or Wolverine, either one. If I can get them attached to either one, I put Venom on turn 4 or turn 5. It doesn't matter.
I think that's a card I don't have actually.
What?
Venom is a 3.
A 3/3. Yeah. So Venom, I will get them typically if everything plays right. I can get Venom to like 20 something, and if I destroy all these cards, I can play Death and then have Venom eat Death, right? So once
that
I
yellow
play
Daredevil,
Venom on turn 5, huh?
The yellow Daredevil.
I don't have it. So my Venom
Taskmaster
20
does
plus higher,
cost,
and then I just Taskmaster and boom.
Taskmaster copies the cost, or what is it? Or what is it? The damage, the power. Yeah, okay.
Yes, the power. Yeah, it just copies the power of the last card you play.
If I play Death at 0, it'll copy the 12.
Yeah, just the power.
That's pretty cool. I don't know if I have Taskmaster either. Let me check. What is it, 5?
Yeah, just type it in.
All the Iron Hearts, bro. Yeah, I don't know.
I know. I was like, what the fuck?
I love it. I still use it.
You can type it now.
No, I know. I know. This black
He's
box
a
is
5-0,
shit.
so he should be right off the top.
It's amazing.
He's a 5-0, so he should be off the
that-
top. Right there. Yeah, you have him.
Yeah.
Dude, he's a good play with Null. If you can
See,
you can
because
destroy.
these two, I had this one I didn't really fuck with. I need to fix it. But this is the one I worked on, like, which is the hood, hazmat, viper, and then like I told you, 1, 2 2s, 2 3s, 2 4s, 5. And I put Loki in there just to use Loki to get the challenge complete. But I'll probably remove it at one point. But I don't see anything bad for removing it because it just brings cost down, right? So I mean, why remove it?
It brings costs down, but it copies your opponent's starting hand. So
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I only use them at the end to get collector high, unless I see the guy plays like decent cards in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Because obviously, if he plays decent cards in the beginning, he must have a good hand, right? Especially, I pay attention when I have Loki, the deck I have Loki, because if the guy snaps on turn 2 or turn 3, that means he got a good hand from the get-go, right? So at the end, instead of playing Loki turn 6, I'll play Loki turn 5, and if I already have Sarah down on the board, because sometimes I'll get Sarah down on the board early. If I get Sarah down on the board, cards that are in my hand are -1. Loki replaces the cards in my hand, so it's negative. It reduces 2 cost, and it'll be lower 2 cost of the opponent's starting hand. So it's fucking amazing.
See, like in my case, I have one 6 card, but Nick Fury brings me the other ones, so it's not a big deal.
Well, I'm happy that they buffed Nick Fury. He's now a 4/5 when he was like a 5/7.
Really?
It was ridiculous. He was a 5/7, dude. But the thing is, I was like, he's kind of like you play on turn 5 and then you get random card turn 6. You know, it's cool that he's turn 4. You know, it's cool that you can play him turn 4. You can, and then it's a 4/5 cost, I believe. Oh no, he still gives you 3 level 10, level 6. But it's cool though, because then you can like do something, you know, something more. I don't know, man. He's more viable now. You know.
Yeah.
He's more viable now. And my death no one. This one's pretty cool. I like my death no. So with no, I use Artem Zola, and I'll copy no or death, right? Depending on if I can get him. I need to add wave in here, but I just don't know what card I want to remove because I kind of need all of these. And Yondu is pretty good because he already gets no started. So if I destroy Hulk, my null's already level 12. You know what I mean? Or it's already 12 power immediately, not including all the cards I'm gonna damage during the game, and that's just off turn 1. So Yondu is pretty important, I feel. X23, I guess I could remove her, but I like the additional energy that she provides. Every time I destroy her, I'll get +1 energy. So she literally does what Salak does, but better.
Yeah.
And she's a 2 power, and I believe Psylocke is now 2/2 if I remember correctly.
Really?
Let me double check that. I'm pretty sure. I think she got a buff. Yeah, she's a 2/2 now instead of a 2/1. I got the Venom version of that one.
Of what?
Typhoon Mary. What is it? Typhoid.
Oh, okay.
What is she at 410?
Yeah.
Alright, here, look.
That's badass.
This
Venomized.
is crazy. I can upgrade it. Nice. I don't play her enough to.
I usually just do the deals, the one that they give you the upgrade. You can figure out.
I don't even know which one. I wish there was a way to select what is the card you have the most variance for. Yeah, I saw a person using Kitty Pride earlier, and they got the Kitty Pride to 12. It's possible. It's just everything has to go right for you. They use Forged, play Kitty Pride, immediate 3 power. Then they put Kitty Pride. She gets comeback. She gets 4, obviously. So boom, turn 2, she's already, or turn 3, she's already 4. And then you put her down on turn 4 with motherfucking Hogbuster. That gives you another +5. What is it? Yeah, I think it's 5. Yeah, +5. So she becomes 1/9 on turn 4.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. You can get her. So you can get her just by doing that. That's what I said. Like I saw a guy do it to me, and it's like it's insane. And then there's other cards that give you more power too, right? Obviously, those are just the 2 that I kind of like stick into my head right now. But let's see, Forged, not Cable, not Daredevil. Then you got Ironheart, obviously, which we talked about earlier. If you play in a high Evo deck, you got fucking that chick. Misty Knight. That's funny. I've been wanting to make a Jean Grey deck. And just fill it with a lot of good 1-cost cards. Or 3-cost cards.
Yeah.
It's funny when Jean Grey first came out, she was broken, man. So you have to play a card on her lane before you can play a card in other lane, right? That's her thing, right? But look, do you see this right here? It says if possible. This if possible wasn't there when the game started, when she came out. So as soon as she blocked one lane, the game was over because you couldn't play anywhere else. Because she literally just locked the lane. You're forced to play a card on that lane. You know, you're forced to play a card on that lane in order for you to play another card. So when the card first came out, I had to use. When the card came out, I had to use Ghost Spider and other cards to pull the card away. So like Jean Grey, lane right is going to be the right lane because all move is typically to the left, right? Because Iron Fist moves to the left, Heimdall moves to the left. You know, Ghost Spider pulls whichever way. So, same thing goes with Doctor Strange, pulls whatever's highest card on the board, right? So, so that's the only way you could get to play in that lane. So when she came out, dude, I put Jean Grey after I already put 3 cards down, and I couldn't do nothing. I could only play a card down there. I played 1 card, I played 1 turn, and that was it. I was done. I couldn't do nothing. I just had to end.
That's fucked.
The guy knew what he was doing, dude. He snapped before. I was like, oh, it don't matter. So immediately the next turn, he wins two coin instead of
That.
me potentially just 1. Fucking asshole. I was like, I'll take the 2 now instead of the 4. That was fucked. That's why I like how they put if possible. Fucking in theory, it all sounds great. It all sounds amazing in theory, right?
This Ala card, it's fucking like this card, but it's also saying I have Dracula in my deck. So funny. And it's a discard deck with Dracula. Damn. Morbius. I have Angelo. How does Mysterio work if it puts decoys?
Yeah, so he's a good play with Sarah and Hitmonkey, because that's how I have him. Watch. And I'll explain it to you too. Sarah deck. Yeah. So if you look at my Sarah deck, so you play Angela, right? Obviously, because you want to get more power. Hitmonkey, you gain 2 power on this card for each card that's played. So as soon as you play Mysterio, he plays 2 variants, right? Or 2 Ghost.
Yeah.
So that counts as play of cards, right? So he immediately, as soon as you put Mysterio down, he gets 6 power. So he becomes a 3/8, not including any other card you play. Right? On specifically that turn, the turn that he is played on. So so if you can get Sarah down and don't play a level 6 card at the end, right? That's how this is how the deck is designed. That's why I have a level 6 in here. I'll get Sarah down turn 5. He'll become a 2 cost. He'll become a 1 cost. She used to be a free cost, not anymore, because now they made it to the game. The only way you can go down to 0 is if the land gives you less 1 energy. The location.
Yeah.
Before you can get him to 0. So it was great, you know. And he provides more power, of course. Obviously, get more power down on the board. Bishop gets more power the more cards you play that turn. So not only will your Hitmonkey get buffed, he'll get buffed too. Sarah or Enchantress to remove any ongoing abilities, you know, like Cosmo and shit.
Yeah.
Or something, or like, or no, well, it's on a non-reveal, so Cosmo would prevent her from using it, but like other characters, other cards, she's a good card to have there.
Damn, this should be. I should upgrade.
She'll block Mobius. She can steal Mobius's, you know, ability. That's crazy, because I have her in here before Mobius. But yeah, man, like it's good cards overall, man. But like again, like I said, Sentinel, another card, he becomes a consistent 1/3 when you play Sarah. You know, it's funny because I try not to put Wave in every deck, because Wave anything is good. You know, Wave, boom. Turn 4, play level 5/6 cost card immediately, and then play level 5 and then play level 6. You can play high value cards pretty quick, you know. So.
Damn.
Oh. The Thor variant, I like this Thor variant. It's funny, I tried to put Thor in a non-Lockjaw deck and it just made no sense to me. Unless I play him with Lockjaw.
But what
the
card?
Dog, Thor?
What's he do? Call him? Yeah.
He just calls Mjolnir, right? And he gives him an additional 6 power. Oh, wait, they increase his power? It's 6? I thought it was 5. Nonetheless, right? He's a 310 now. That's crazy. Should be busy. But yeah, because he's only good with Lockjaw. Because we play Lockjaw down. You play Mjolnir plus 6. Then you play Jane on turn 5. You recall Mjolnir, and then you play it again. Or if you're gonna have Wong in there so you can do it twice, right? Obviously, the more the better, right?
Yeah.
And if you're, but again, like I said, now that I have Arnim Zola, I kind of want to see if I can Lockjaw, put him on a single lane, Arnim Zola, see how high I can get him, and then just put multiple Thors on the board, and then that would call multiple Mjolnirs. But it wouldn't matter at the end, right? But it would just be Nietas. Mjolnir to me. To me. To me.
Mjolnir.
To me. To me. And then you play him on a Wong. I don't know, man. It's just crazy, man. It's funny because I like playing Wong with Zabu, because then I can play Wong turn 3.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. So it's funny because when I look at 4 cost cards, it's like Zabu affects all these cards. I can play Dracula turn 3. Ghost Rider turn 3. Jessica Jones, which is a good card on turn 3. On turn 3. can play Nick Fury turn 3.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I can play Iron Lad turn 3. If you're a high Evo deck, you can play motherfucking The Thing turn 3. I'm telling you, a lot of good cards, man. Like Zabu effects, good. Like, hey, look, you can fucking play Super Scroll, copy all cards, enemy cards of ongoing abilities. You have a Wong, I now have a Wong, bitch.
Hell yeah. I thought about making a Super Scroll deck, but I don't think I have one yet.
Yeah, I don't know how I would fit him in there because, like, him be like centerpiece, because that's assuming your opponent's playing an ongoing card, right? And he's kind of useless for a 4/2.
Yeah, that's why you gotta plan it with an ongoing card.
Yeah, but it affects all your. It only steals your opponent's ongoing. So what if I'm playing a reveal deck? It does nothing. For
Wait, yeah. Of all enemy cards, I miss.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's for that location. I don't think it's for all of them, but yeah.
It says all.
I know, but I think it's just for location. I haven't been able to put them into anything. I haven't thought of anything.
I'm gonna do that next time. Let's see what I have. What is he, a 4?
4/2. Just click that 4. Yeah, there you go. 4/2. No, you don't. Yeah, man. 4. I don't know, man. That's what I'm saying. Like this game is like it's like I told Buddy. I know you don't care about Marvel Snap and all that other shit, but that's it, man. It's like it's crazy because like in Pokemon you got 60 cards, right? Or how much is it? 60?
Yeah, but
cards? How much
well,
Pokemon?
yeah, it's like I think it's 60, but I mean you're not just throwing cards to throw cards. There's a lot, obviously, a lot more to it.
Right. But the strategy, nonetheless, though, you gotta put in how many energy cards versus trainer cards versus Pokemon cards, right?
Yeah.
Right. That's a given, right? So just like anything, it's a strategy. I feel like in Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, and even like Pokemon, you have a little bit more leeway. Like you can throw extra cards in there, you know. But with Marvel Snap, it's 12 and that's it, dude. Like, you know, you gotta pick cards that are gonna work in synergy fast, you know.
I mean, well, yeah, because you only have what, like 12 cards to pick from, and it's only like somebody tripped out the other day. Yeah, like somebody that plays Yu-Gi-Oh the other day tripped out. So like you can imagine how somebody who plays Yu-Gi-Oh looks at it like only 6 turns. Like what? Like so for some people like it's a cool thing, but for some people it's also kind of a turn off, you know, because some people like the
traditional cards,
yeah. Some people
but that's
like.
why I said like it's
real
real crucial what card you put in.
I like Marvel Snap. You know, I mean, I enjoy it and everything. Like it's easy, you know, easy and quick. And that's what I like about it. In my opinion, I mean, like, I feel like
I like the strategy, man. It's just like 6 turns, 12 cards.
Yeah, it's I guess it's more synergy than anything. Like the synergy of the cards, like, because that's really like you said strategy, but it's really the synergy. Like, really what's making that deck work is those cards and the synergy of those cards. Like, without that fucking like, I learned real quick, pretty much, in this game that like, yeah, this is like I have to have cards work with each other. Because I was trying to play cards just to play certain cards, and it's like, nah. Like I learned right away, dude. Like, nah, that's not that's how. Like you need more thought process to your card.
That's what I'm saying. Because like in the beginning, it kind of shows you like the intro cards, you know, and that was cool. You know, like the intro card process. Like, oh, I was like using like Iron Man like consistently because that's the card you get. Like
it just gets it gets crazy later.
I know, and then it gives you kind of more cards, and it's like, oh, okay, so I start using, because I was using motherfucking, what's that detective bitch's name? I just said her name earlier. Jessica Jones. I was using her for a good portion at the beginning. Like I had her in every deck. And I'm like, oh, I'll just set her and forget her. Put her with a couple level 1s. Put the level 1s, put her with the level 1 and 2s, and then just drop her down and don't play anything there, and then move on to the next one. You know?
Yeah, dude.
That's kind of how I did my.
It's like yesterday when I was looking at my deck, that's when I realized like damn yeah, because like I said, Pokemon is it's definitely, and like probably even Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't remember much Yu-Gi-Oh anymore, but Pokemon is definitely all set up because yeah, I don't remember Yu-Gi-Oh much. But I don't anymore. I used to, not so much anymore. Well,
See, my
Pokemon,
cards are they're on my
yeah, I have
shelf.
mine. Yeah, I have mine here too. In Pokemon's case, it's the setup. Obviously, like you play Pokemon, you're setting up your benched and your active Pokemon, but you're also setting up all the energy cards, and then you know what I
Your
mean. Like,
trainer cards, your
yeah,
ability to draw, your ability to look
yeah, it's
cards. Yeah, man.
crazy.
Like
Yeah,
it's just
it's
like
so
I like
much more.
Pokemon's.
It's so much more compared to. It's a lot more to handle compared. Like Marvel Snap is easy, but it can also
Yu-Gi-Oh is
get.
pretty straightforward.
Yeah,
You know.
Marvel Snap is like I feel like it's just straightforward, and it can be I'm not gonna say complicated, but it can be like a little technical in that sense.
Overwhelming.
Yeah, it can be technical. Now, yeah, I mean, in my opinion, anyways, like I wouldn't say overwhelming. It's just
Dude, it was overwhelming for me because I was doing pretty good, and then I was encountering a lot of rogues at the time. Remember?
well,
And rogues
yeah. I
was
mean, neither was I, but because everybody was running Wong deck, so like basically you have to have an answer for that. You know, like going into somebody who's going into the game should have an answer for it. And if not, pues, I mean, like me, it's like I know more likely in the higher end, there's more cards being played more often than the others. You know, like just like fighting games, like you're probably gonna fight more Kens and stuff like that at a higher level. But I feel like I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It wasn't too bad. Like the higher levels is crazy. Though. It is crazy, but
yeah, man. Like last season, I got to level 89, right? I didn't hit 90, and I'll tell you, man, I was a high Evo deck running, and I got wrecked, man, because a lot of people, because high Evo was on the rise, right? A lot of people started using Luke Cage. It kind of ruins a portion of, it doesn't ruin, right? But it kind of weakens high Evo because
I think
your Cyclops is not doing anything.
yeah, of
anymore.
course. I think what reason people like that because you know who runs Luke Cage and this is before he got high Evo.
Hazmat deck.
Fucking Ernie. He was running. He says this is quote. I put Luke Cage in every single deck I have, and it's not so much because of, in particular, the character or card that he.
Bro.
No, but I'm just saying like it is. But I'm just saying like it's not because of high Evo, but I guess at a higher level play, people tend to realize that there is a lot of those altering cards, you know, which is I guess what you're saying. More Mobius will come in handy for that, you know, to be able to
Yeah,
like.
because think about it. You play Mobius and
Yeah.
Luke Cage. Luke Cage can no longer lower the damage of your can no longer lower the damage of your characters, and Mobius they can no longer increase your power of your cards. Right? You can only lower them. So it's a good combo with both, and that's what I'm saying. And that's the kind of reason why I kind of stopped playing high Evo, because a lot of people were literally just stopping my high Evo, and it's cool because I would still get like Abomination down and stuff and shit like that, right? Because my high Evo deck was a Lockjaw high Evo deck, right? I would play Wasp at the time, right? He would throw 2 damage, and then another card would come out, and then boom, Hulk comes out. Oh hell yeah, I get Hulk and Lockjaw. That's already 15 power on the board, and then I get a 1-cost card like I don't know, dude. Let me go to my Lockjaw deck, right? Jane Lock, right? So I'll throw Scorpion down, do damage to the cards, and again, so when I had, and it just sucks, right? Because when I use High Evo, or when they use Luke Cage, they have -1 damage, right? But in Scorpion's case, if I do the damage in your card in your hand, then it does lower Abomination's energy costs. You know, and so. But again, like I said, it would be nice to be able to have Cyclops and the Wasp hitting damage, you know, to lower my Abomination to like 2-9. It's, you know, and
Yeah.
and it's funny because I got She-Hulk late, right? Because there were some times where I wouldn't want to play a card. Like instead of playing High Evo, I would like on turn 4, I would just not play anything, and then she became a 2-9. you know, and then I could, depending on the play, I would put her in the lockjaw deck on the lockjaw lane, so I can get if I knew what card was gonna come out, like let's say I know late Thor's gonna come out and then give out my Mjolnir again, I will just say fuck it. I have her and the chance of Jubilee pulling out, which will pull another card. I'll like fuck it, we'll do it that way, right? But like I'm just saying, like I ran this deck, dude, and this deck got me to like level 90 specifically. The one I'm on my screen right now. This one got me to level 90, but again before the nerf. I haven't tried it again lately. Now that Mobius is out, I know there's not a lot of Luke Cages out, but I don't know. But it's crazy. It's funny that you saying that Ernie uses Luke Cage. If he uses Luke Cage, you must come across a lot of. Because this season, I can tell you, I didn't play a lot. I'm only like level 60 something in the battle pass.
I don't know. I think it's just one of those cards, in my opinion, that's part of like one of those that everybody plays. You know, it's like a marble team. More than likely, you're gonna come across a Doctor Doom or a fucking, I don't know, a Virgil, for example. But to me, that's what I think of Luke Cage. I don't run Luke Cage, but because I take that risk. But I mean, I think it's more just. I think it's just like the idea of like making a deck, and he's probably thinking he doesn't want his powers. Like he probably has like a set strategy. Like so, basically anything that's gonna do that, alter your shit, it's gonna fuck up your strategy. You know what I mean? So like in a way, that's just kind of like securing, you know, the fact that you don't have to like. I don't know. I just feel like it's like you said, simply as what you said. It's a fucking good card, bro. Luke Cage is a good fucking card.
He's a good card, man. Yeah. I would say I ran him in a good amount of decks, but once like Destroy started becoming like the meta.
Yeah, no, he says he uses them like in every deck, bro. Like every deck. I'm like, I'm out of it. Like.
Yeah, I don't have him in every deck. I have him in the Hazmat deck because he's essential in the Hazmat deck, you know, because Hazmat lowers the cost of
all of them. Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah.
So
having Luke Cage. At least having Luke Cage will stop from yours being.
Yeah, so if we go to.
I'm just a motherfucking wingman. Jet.
Hold on. So if we go to my Hazmat deck, this one I haven't perfected yet. And it's kind of like all over the place, right? Because I'll play Hazmat down, and she's on reveal, so you're gonna play her turn 5, turn 6, guaranteed all the time, right? Unless you want to play her early. And then use Beast, and then get her at 1 cost. Which sometimes, depending if I get Beast early, I will. Right?
So is there a Hulk? Is there a Gray Hulk variant? I just thought about that.
I don't know.
There should be.
I don't think so.
If there isn't, there has to be.
Yeah. So obviously, Mystique copies Wong. Put them in the same lane. Try to. If you can get Hazmat down early, get it returned, you know, and then play Hazmat Wong, you know, Hazmat again turn 5, Wong, and then Odin turn 6, and then continue doing it right, obviously.
Yeah, man. If you play Hazmat again, it'll keep the cards lower and lower the cards again.
Yeah, because it's for all cards, right? So it's an on reveal. So her with Wong, just continue to throw it, you know. And since you're throwing negative power, I put Green Goblin in there to throw. In case I can't play anything on that lane on my side, throw something for them. And it's funny, I should put Hobgoblin in there, but I'm on what, turn 5? Okay, he's a 5/8. Yeah, I don't know if I would play him turn 5 because when I had him in here, I would typically set up for with the Hazmat on turn 5, you know. So unless I don't have Hazmat, then Hobgoblin would be my only option. But I typically, since it's a low level card, I always get Hazmat. It's really rare when I never got her. I never get the other cards that I need for the combo. You know. It's funny. I kind of want to get rid of Psylocke now and put fucking Zabu because it's a 2/2. And I would have access to 1 turn 3. But I would get Wong to turn 3 anyways if I use Sadlock anyway, so it's not. I don't know. Yeah, again, like I said, I haven't perfected this one. I should really remove America Chavez out of here. I should probably just put double dinosaur.
I'm prepared.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna go to the gym, but I'll be on later. Mighty gets off at work at 5 now, and then in December or January, she'll start getting off at 7. When it's Fridays.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, man. Talk to you.
Alright, later. motherfucker be a show here.